Hey everybody, what's going on? Juan here, welcome back to the channel, and it is time, my friends, for another one of those channel update videos because I haven't done one of these in quite a while. And in this video, I'm not only going to be talking about the cool things that have happened, I'm also going to be talking about the awesome things that are about to unfold. Because yes, my friends, based on the title alone, it is officially happening. We are traveling to our very first PAX event ever. I mean, I can't even fathom how excited I am for this. I haven't gone to not just a PAX, to an E3, to any like huge video game event. So we're going to be doing that. So I'm going to be talking about that, a couple of upcoming videos, and some milestones that I definitely want to celebrate with all of you that have been supporting the channel as we continue our growth. And as always, you know, this is a great opportunity also to drop some questions. Maybe I do a Q&A video down the line or something. So if you have a, regardless of whenever I post this video, just leave a question at the bottom. And depending on the reactions and all that stuff, I can definitely work on that Q&A video. So without further ado, the first thing that I simply want to say is thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel, for supporting the Odd channel, because we're a video game channel, but we don't only do Let's Plays and reviews. It really is simply about my journey with video games. It's not just a moniker, it's not just a cute catchphrase, if it could even be declared cute. It's simply who I am. You know, some weeks I feel like playing a game and recording myself while I play that. Sometimes I play a game and I'm like, you know what, for this one, maybe I step back and I play through it completely, and then I talk about it. Plus, the unboxing videos are like therapy for me. I don't know if it's therapy for you, but it's definitely a joy for me to watch. So having reached 500 plus subscribers and on the road, my friends, to 1,000, that is made possible because of each and every one of you. So once again, thank you. The second thing I got to talk about in this video, and I still cannot believe this happened, is that earlier in the year, I traveled to Easterland because I buy from them online a lot. It's an awesome website. And I decided to go over to their store. I made a video journey about it, about the pickups, about all that stuff. They actually reached out to me one day. I got a random emails and it said, Juan, hey, we like your video so much. We're going to actually be using it as part of a win a game a day contest. So people could have a variety of games that they could win simply by following a couple of different things, like following them on social media. You could win games for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, you can win Pro controllers, a little bit of everything. And in the Gleam contest at the bottom, everybody could actually watch my video for entries. I mean, that is insane. Whenever I worked on that video, it was not with the intention of, well, they're gonna share it because they're gonna love it. I truly thought that it would simply be a fun experience to share the experience that I had traveling to the place. And then when I saw that it was so awesome, I'm like, well, I gotta record it. So the fact that it has reached us, as of the recording of this video, over 12,000 views. I mean, people, admittedly, this is a very small channel and we're still getting, climbing up the ranks. So 12,000 views in this video, when before the contest, it was maybe at around 500 to 600 views. That is insane. So seriously, Easterland, thank you. And that is exactly why I love to support companies like this. I love indie developers. I love independent companies because they strive to really reach out to those that put in the work. And all of us on YouTube that don't have the millions and millions of subscribers, and I feel like I should have done The Rock stalling or something, but it's too late for that. But, we do this because we're passionate about this. We do this because it's fun for us. It's therapeutic for me, as I mentioned. So once again, Easterland, thank you. For topic number 3 in this video, I'm going to be talking about other videos because one of the videos that I've seemingly been working on forever is my PlayStation 2 Collection video, and that's my collection right back there. So I think I posted this last year, like late last year. I did a PS3 Collections video, so I talked about each game that I owned, but I made sure to accompany that with some trailer footage or some gameplay if I had some gameplay footage lying around, and people definitely like that. I mean, to this day, it's arguably one of my most popular videos in the channel. So I figured I wanted to take it one step further, even if it takes a long time. So with that video, there were a couple of games that it's like, well, I played them or I've seen them, but I didn't really like experience them, or maybe I hadn't played it like a couple of years ago. So for my PlayStation 2 Collections video, which actually have a couple more games that are not on this shelf right here, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play at least 30 to 40 minutes of every game in my collection, so I don't just have the nostalgia factor at play when I talk about these games. I'm going to be, number one, recording footage of me playing at least, the initial 10 minutes of that game or so I can just have that for reference. And that way, when I talk about these games in the video, I can give you an honest opinion, not about what Juan thought maybe in 2005 or 2006, but what Juan thought about those games in 2018. Plus, a lot of these games, I never played them back in the day. I got them this year. I got them maybe late last year. So it's going to be a much more objective video, because I'm not just going to talk about the box and what I think the game could be about. I'll actually be talking about that as well. Now, unfortunately, with the good things come the bad things, and it turns out that I have two PlayStation 2s, and I have a video, another one that's really popular was about a PlayStation 2 that did not work that I bought. So I technically have three. Holy crap, I have four PlayStation 2s. I have a Slim, and I have three of the big ones, but one of them stopped working. So like Wild Arms 3, the Time Splitters 1, and there was another game that I put in one of the PS2s, and I'm like, okay, it's not working. So maybe the PlayStation 2 is not working, and the fan just like blew out. So one of them did actually go out. I'm like, okay, let's try this out. I'll put the games in another one of the PS2s. Guess what? It didn't work, and I'm like, I want to avoid emulation, but I really have no other option. So I actually put the discs on my PC, and they were not read, which led me to the conclusion that some of my games just stopped working. And these are games that have no scratches. Like, I looked and I'm like, it's got nothing, man. So either they started to rot due to the humidity, which, I mean, I'm really hoping that's not the case, because as somebody that loves to collect video games, the fact of the matter is that some of these games will eventually stop working. Maybe not in a couple of years, but maybe in 10 to 20 years, they will happen. I mean, it's inevitable, but hopefully that is only the minority of things. So halfway through my recording process, I actually switched over to emulation, actually ripping my discs. But for the ones that stopped working, I mean, I found other methods to obtain them. But I mean, hey, I have them right here. I own Wild Arms. Star Ocean, I think, was another game that struggled to the end of time. So look forward to that video. Honestly, I'm not even going to put a date. It's going to be out before September, before the end of September. I don't know. It's going to come out eventually. So if you have a collections video, or if you would like me to do a video about maybe my PS4 collection, Xbox 360, a Wii, which I really mostly have light gun games in that. GameCube collection's a little pathetic, so yeah, don't even suggest that one. But if there's anything else you would like me to work on, let me know. Another video that I got lined up is that if you look over here, I actually have 3 different games from IndieBox. So 2 of those I made a video of, which are for Assault Android Cactus and Hue. Both videos available on the channel right now. But without going into too many details, although some of you that love IndieBox, you may be knowing where I'm going with this. So let's just say that if I got those as part of a daily deal, the video that I'm going to be doing is like the Elite Ultra HD 4K 3D experience of a deal, because it was so insane when it actually came true. I'm like, I cannot believe I actually got so lucky. And shout out to one of our awesome friends from Nivel Escondido, which is a Spanish-themed Twitch channel and a podcast, to Sparrow Wolf, who made all of that possible. So look forward to that video very soon. Okay, gang, so the last video that I gotta talk about, at first I was like a kid in a candy store when I first got this, but hey, if I'm just holding this screen not really caring about it, that means that something broke, and it is not to the fault of the company, it is to the fault of this guy right here. So recently, I got an Odroid Go, which I'm not gonna talk too much about other than if you like Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Sega Master System, Game Gear, and stuff like that, and NES, like a Famicom, you're gonna like this, because this is super cheap. It is basically a Game Boy Color style DIY do-it-yourself kit that you can get for less than $40, and it works awesome. Except that when I put it together, there was some dust between the screen and the screen protector. So I tried to get the screen out, ended up snapping it. But hey. You know, this does not end in such a bad note, because what's actually going to be happening is I ordered a replacement screen. So hopefully that arrives very quickly. It probably arrived by the time I posted this video even. So I may just be working on that right now. Just right now, people. Why did I react like that? I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be an awesome video. It's an awesome device. I know that there's many different ways that you can play classic games, but the fact that you build this, like, it doesn't come pre-built, and the fact that it is so cheap, it's a great project for yourself, for kids, as a gift or something like that. So look forward to that one as well. And here we go, folks, talking about the main event. Yes, we're going to be flying off to PAX West. Am I doing the DDP sign? Bang. Okay, fine. I just did that. But Yes, we are going to be going to PAX West. It is my first ever large gaming event, gaming convention. Earlier in the year, this almost started as a joke between Nicole and a couple of our friends, including Kotaina, which I'll talk about later in the video. And we were like, man, you know, we've always talked about traveling together. What's like the best thing that we could do? You know, PAX East had already passed. E3 wasn't a thing that we were really excited about. And I had gone to Seattle twice, you know, before for a vacation and stuff like that. And I love Seattle. And I'm like, wait a minute. Seattle has awesome food. There's like a gaming event that's kind of neat. Put that together, put in a couple of awesome friends, and hey, you got yourself an awesome deal. We got passes for Friday and Sunday. Plus, we're going to be going to another event called The Mix, which is the Media Indie Exchange. And that event is going to be taking place on Saturday. And it's pretty cool because apparently you're going to have a great opportunity to talk to different indie game developers. So PAX, we got that. Plus, I mean, they finally posted the PAX West schedule. And the one event that's happening on Sunday, I'm like, I can go to that. And I'm good because Giant Bomb is going to have a freaking panel. I mean, my God, if I can ever just like geek out, fandom out, whatever you want to call it, it's for that right there. I mean, going all the way back to the GameSpot days with Jeff Gerstmann and all that stuff. I mean, Dan Reichert, like Brad, the whole team. I listened to both of their podcasts. I'm a Giant Bomb premium member. I got some of their shirts. I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, that's all I need. That is all I need. So you know where to find me on Sunday from 8 to 9 because I cannot wait for that. There's going to be all sorts of panels, including a Twitch panel talking about gaming voiceovers. Plus, when you look at the expo hall, I'm like, I got to get my wallet, got to get the savings account. I got to get that out and just be like, Juan, for an entire weekend, just forget it. Just let it flow. You see stuff? You get it. You know, Devolver Digital is going to have a booth. There's going to be an indie mega booth. You have Nintendo. You have Supergiant Games. So many people. It's just like, just take it. Just take all of it. It's going to fly away. Then when I come back home, I'll figure it out. I'll close my eyes and be like, hey, none of that happened. And real talk, people, if there's one thing that I've learned throughout the years about having a job, about paying for a car, paying taxes, paying for electricity and water, is that you got to choose at least a couple times a year where you just flat out enjoy yourself. And this trip right here for Seattle, that's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to be eating all sorts of food because Seattle has just a gastronomical, amazing experience. Awesome stuff. They support local food a lot. Yeah, PAX. So obviously, have a YouTube channel. This rectangle of emotion is pretty awesome. We also have the Panasonic Lumix G85 camera, which is definitely going to be traveling with us. So folks, if there's one thing that I gotta really just push forward with this video is let me know what you want to see out of PAX West because some of our friends that are traveling with us are also content creators, so we're going to be doing some pretty fun stuff there. But you can rest assured that my main focus for PAX and the Mix event is going to be the indie stuff. I love indie video games, indie developers, really talking about those guys because the AAA companies, if I go to the Nintendo booth, I'm like, hey, there's a Yoshi. I'm pretty sure that as cute as Yoshi is, because he's adorable, I don't need to talk so much about Nintendo in this channel. Maybe that gets me a couple more views. Arguably, that's probably true. But I would rather focus more on those that maybe don't have the marketing budget. Those that have the passion, but not the money to really let people know, hey, my game is pretty awesome. You should check that out. So go ahead, go to the comment section of the video and recommend stuff for me to record. I have no idea so far how I'm going to be doing this because I have a feeling that because we have multiple days plus the Mix thing, plus there's a lot of video game stores that I'm going to be trying to go to in Seattle. You know, I'm a big fan of Metal Jesus, and obviously there's a lot of stores that I've seen there, so I want to make sure I go there. So expect a lot of videos, not just one video. I'm going to try to split those out so that way you can get separate experiences. Plus, I can get them out quicker for you as opposed to working on one long video that maybe takes me a couple of weeks. You know, I can work on the initial experience. Maybe I do something related to food, PAX Day 1, PAX Day 3, Mix. I don't know. Let me know how you would love to watch all of those videos. So before I conclude this video update, I do want to give a shout out to, as I mentioned back there, Mr. Kotaino, because Kotaino, as well as Mash, which you saw his name in an earlier video, they both donated $100 for us through the 12-hour Extra Life video game marathon we had about a month ago. We raised $700, people, $700 between my wife, aka Nicole, and myself via Press Pause TV on Twitch in benefit of the San Jorge Children's Foundation of Puerto Rico. You can rest assured we're going to be working on another Extra Life Marathon down the line. So if you do want to contribute to my Extra Life campaign, there's a link in the description section of this video, because remember that I don't see a dime from that. I don't want to see any of that money. Give that money to the kids, because this is all, of course, for the kids of the San Jorge Children's Foundation right here in Puerto Rico. So ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for this pretty awesome video update. I mean, as I kept going, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of things that are going to be happening down the line. And this is what's awesome about a YouTube channel. I think I want to try to be more upfront about what I'm going to be working on behind the scenes. Because it's just so cool to be able to talk about this and really get your feedback before I work on a specific set of videos, because that way I'm like, I want to do this, you guys are recommending me this, so I can mold that into one epic experience just for you. So folks, never forget, if you want to help support the channel, make it bigger, badder, and better than ever before, please share any of the videos. Don't forget that not only do I post videos on YouTube, I also post videos on my Facebook channel and on Instagram TV, both under Epic JC as well. The big difference is that the videos on the YouTube channel tend to be a little bit lengthier. So for a comparison's sake, my hot lava video was like 20 minutes right here on YouTube, whereas on Facebook and Instagram TV, it was like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm trying to make sure that those work towards separate audiences, because ultimately, I just want people to have fun. I want people to be entertained, to be educated, to learn about video games. And I want to make sure that if I post on Instagram, it's not just, well, I worked on this video for YouTube, I'll just copy pasta and it'll be good to go. No, I want to go the extra mile to make sure that I make sure I target the Instagram and Facebook audience perfectly, so you can share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to also leave me with a huge thumbs up for this video, subscribe, and as always, and so much more than ever before, what am I doing? I don't know, man. But yeah, just let me know what you want me to do for the PAX West. Let me know if you have any questions for a future Q&A video. So until next time, folks, this video has definitely ended. But I mean, look at this agenda. Look at all the things that are happening right here at Epic JC. So the epic journey most definitely continues. So thank you for watching and always supporting, gang. And take care. I need a lot of money. I mean, like a lot of money. Like a lot, people. Like, it's going down. Like, I'm going to PAX and I'm not looking back.